You're listening to the Orange and Blue Sports Network, the official home for student play-by-play at the University of Florida College of Journalism and Communications. Now let's take you live ringside with Jamie Goldman. It's Florida Gators hockey on the Orange and Blue Sports Network.
Welcome in to another edition of Florida Gators hockey right here on the Orange and Blue Sports Network. And boy, do we have a treat on our hands tonight as UF, the number 2 team in the league, is facing off against the FAU Florida Atlantic Owls, the number 1 team in the league. So if you missed last night's game, these two teams, this is the second game of a 2-game series here in Coral Springs, Florida. These two teams squared off last night, and Florida got the win. Spoiled a big night. A lot of fans were here, 807 fans to be exact. There was a counter. There was a lot of people here. The Florida Panthers PA announcer was here, and it was a doozy. The Gators got on the board first, took the lead early in the first period to get up 1-0. It was Connor Nicholson got the scoring started. FAU responded pretty quickly, tying it up 1-1. There were a lot of penalties, and then the Gators took off. Evan Edwards scored that second goal. Mikey Katz got the third one, and then Josh Weinstein put it home for number 4, and the Gators got the 4-1 win here last night in Coral Springs. Connor Lee was excellent last night, only allowing 1 goal in the game. He had 34 saves on 35 shots. He was electric. But tonight it'll be Dimitri Sirianos, I think, making his Gator debut. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure tonight will be his first game donning the orange and blue for Florida. We're about 5 minutes from puck drop here in Coral Springs. Pretty packed crowd here tonight as the Gators and the Owls get ready to get going here. It'll just be me here on the mic tonight, my producer Ethan Ibe and Glenn Ibe on the camera. So big shout out to them. My color commentator Alexis Vivanco wasn't able to make it down here tonight, so it'll just be me, but you're in good hands as the teams get ready to warm up now. Player to watch on the other side is Matthias Weir. He's here from Argentina, believe it or not, but he is one of the biggest goal scorers in the league. He's one of the powerhouse forwards on the Florida Atlantic Owls. Also, I got a chance to chat with one of the Florida Atlantic Owls earlier today, and he told me that they're mixing up their defense today. Usually, Justin Greenberg would be paired with Justin Macavina, but they're mixing it up tonight, and Greenberg will be alongside Bohm. So that is something to watch. They're mixing it up after last night's loss. So we'll see how that works out for the Owls. But on the Gators side of things, I mean, they're trying to pick up right where they left off last night. A big win. And also, they're still carrying that momentum over from the Savannah Classic a few weeks ago. They finished second in that tournament, but had some good play. And they'll be back on the ice tonight. We're just about a minute away from puck drop here as the teams are still warming up. Once again, Dimitri Sirianos will be in the net for the Gators. On the other side, I'm not real sure yet who is going to be starting for FAU, but the 2 goaltenders on that side are Gunnar Stevens. He's here from Falmouth, Massachusetts. And then the other goaltender who played last night was Rocco Bruno from Springfield, Pennsylvania. Bruno usually the starter for the Owls, but we'll see if they mix it up here. Second night of a back-to-back as warm-ups are coming to a close here, and I believe we'll get you to the national anthem here in a second. But yeah, big tilt tonight for the Gators as they're looking to sweep the FAU Owls as the playoffs are right around the corner. I think only one more regular season game. They'll be doing the Battle of Jacksonville with University of South Florida coming up next week. As warm-ups come to a close. And it is senior night here in FAU, the last home game of the season for the Owls. So they'll be honoring their seniors over on the other side. Players picking up the pucks now as they're making their way to the benches after warm-ups. And we're just about ready to get this thing going. Gators will be wearing their orange uniforms, blue pants, orange socks. On the other side, the FAU Owls will be wearing their white uniforms, blue pants, white socks, red helmets. The Gators with the blue helmets. Not as busy of a crowd tonight, but still a pretty good showing here. A lot of Gator supporters out here, it appears. A lot of orange and blue in the crowd right now. Warm-ups coming to a close. I believe national anthems will be coming up here in a minute, but I wouldn't be surprised if FAU is coming out for blood here tonight after last night's game. It is senior night, so I'll let the PA announcer take it away from here.
Good evening, fans, and welcome to the Florida Panthers IceDen for tonight's matchup between the University of Florida Gators And for Florida Atlantic, and now we're starting out for the visiting University of Florida. At left wing, number 4, Jackson Choi. On defense, number 5, Zach Vamonsi. At center, number 9, Luke Braun. At forward, number 19, Parker Mara. On defense, number 90, Ola Duncan. In that number 0, Dimitri Sarianos. And now, the starting lineup for your FAU. On defense from Plantation, Florida, number 2, Justin Greenberg. At center from Lighthouse Point, Florida, number 10, Jacob Freeman. At left wing from Northwood, New Hampshire, number 16, Griffin Pano. At right wing from Buenos Aires, Argentina, number 28, Matthias Weir. At left wing from Hometown, New Jersey, number 71, Dante Balsamo. And in from Pomona, Massachusetts, number 79, Connor Stevens. At this time, we ask that if you are able, please rise for the singing of the national anthem. Here to perform tonight's national anthem is the current Ultimate International Miss Florida Junior Team 2023, Ariana Hudson. She is 14 years old and from Pembroke Pines, Florida.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming. And rockets red, the monsters singing, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
Listening to the Orange and Blue Sports Network, the official home for student play-by-play at the University of Florida College of Journalism and Communications. Now let's take you live ringside with Jamie Goldman. It's Florida Gators hockey on the Orange and Blue Sports Network.
Welcome into Florida Gators hockey here at Panthers IceDen in Coral Springs. We're in for a doozy here tonight as the Gators are facing off against the Florida Atlantic Owls. The Gators being the number 2 team in the league right now, going up against the number 1 Florida Atlantic Owls. This is the second game of the set here this weekend. Last night, Florida got the win 4-1 over the Owls. And it was a packed house last night. We got another packed house here tonight as the players are just about ready to drop the puck Here for Florida, coming to the circle is Parker Mara, Jackson Choi, and Luke Braun. On the defensive side, it's Zach Zelmansky and Bodie Duncan. In the net for Florida tonight is Dimitri Serenos. I believe it's his first game here with the Gators this season, thought in the orange and blue. And we are just about ready to get things going here as Florida looks to spoil FAU senior night. The puck is dropped and we are underway. Puck won by FAU as they have it in their D zone now. Jackson Choi putting the pressure on. Assisted there by Luke Braun as FAU tries to break it out of their own end. And that's how things will start here in Coral Springs. Working along the wall now. FAU works it free. They got a little bit of a break going now. A 2-on-1. Matthias Weir tries to go to his teammate, intercepted by Zach Zelmansky. Now Choi and the Gators heading the other way with a little bit of a rush of their own. Drops it back to Choi. Has it on the wing, behind the net now. Loses control of it, it's out in front. Horowitz keeps it in, that's Jacob Horowitz. Shot just wide. Goes to the corner now, FAU trying to break it out. It's Weir. Weir will kind of hit the reset button, the assistant captain for FAU. He was tripped up there, no call though. Referee was right by it. As McCoy will put it in deep and the Gators will get a change. Played now behind the net by Greenberg for FAU. Working along the wall now. Gators able to keep it in, it's McCoy. McCoy down low, a little bit too far out in front for Lampinen, but Katz controls. Along the wall, Horowitz keeps in once again. And finally the puck does come out of the zone now. Lampinen over to Berkel Jasek. Berkey will take it behind, tries to shift it over to Lampinen, but he can't handle it. And now it's FAU. Florida trying to break it out, it's Mikey Katz. Mikey Katz making a move through center. McCoy is on it for Florida. Checked by FAU, and back on it is Katz. Now it's Lampinen on the wing, looking for Katz in front, a little bit too out in front of him. And Katz got brought down pretty hard there. It's gonna be a penalty on FAU. And pretty early in this game, the Gators are gonna get a chance to get their power play unit out there. Looks like an interference call on Jarrett Boehm, the defenseman from Bradenton, Florida, for FAU. And the Gators will get on the power play now. Nicholson going into the circle for Florida. Loses the draw. FAU trying to clear. Working behind the net. A couple of Gators on it, it's Evan Edwards. Working along the wall, it's Parker Mara. Mara down to Braun behind. Braun controlling in the corner, back up to Mara. And the Gators setting up their power play now. Over to Noah Horowitz. That's Evan Edwards, back to Horowitz. Cross ice to Mara. Working it near the top of the circles are the Gators now, trying to get in there. Over to Edwards, shot, stopped. Another shot, this time it's Mara, just wide. Edwards has it on the wall, controlling, cycles it down to Nicholson. Nicholson out in front. A good look there for Mara. Mara wasn't able to control it, and FAU will clear. Dimitri Serenos getting his first touch here tonight. Horowitz breaking it out. Now it's Braun for Nicholson. Braun still has it. Tries to go cross-site. It's intercepted, I believe, by the goaltender. And now it's in the corner, and FAU will clear once again. 45 seconds remaining on this power play. We still 0-0 just a few minutes in to this top two matchup. Nicholson will play it behind for Horowitz. Horowitz up to McCoy, to Lampinen. Lampinen in with some speed, but he is met by an FAU owl, and they'll clear it all the way down once again. Now it's Berkel Jasek behind the net as FAU gets a change. Matt Baraldi on it for FAU. Intercepted, now it's a one-on-one. The shot, he scores! What a shot! That time, Leon Biller gets things going for FAU, a short-handed goal. And just like that, FAU has their first lead of the series. A rough start for Serenos. in his first game for Florida. Maybe still getting adjusted, maybe some jitters early for Florida here. And still 12 seconds remaining on that power play, but FAU taking a 1-0 lead here early. Face-off won by Telab. Over to Horowitz, Jacob Horowitz. Moves it to Lee. Wanted the call there, but he didn't get one. Burkle Jasek has it. Finally gets it out of the zone, and they'll dump it right back in. That power play comes to an end for Florida. Nothing doing, actually a shorthanded goal, so not what the Gators had envisioned when they got on that power play. 15 minutes remaining here in this first period. FAU leads at 1-0. Burkle Jasek tries to gain the line, put it deep. He's not able to, though. Intercepted by FAU. They'll head the other way. The captain on it now for the Owls. That's Jake Friedman. Intercepted. Weinstein tries to get it down to Telab. Not able to do so. Shot wide. Up to Horowitz on the point. Horowitz shot stopped. And now out to the corner. Weinstein is on it. For FAU, the goal scorer, number 26, Leon Biller. Trying to work it free. It's Telab. Telab up to Horowitz. Horowitz shot. Glove save. That time by Gunnar Stevens. First time calling his name tonight. Gunnar Stevens, the goaltender from Falmouth, Massachusetts. A nice stop that time. Both teams will get a change, and we'll do it again. An offensive zone face-off here for Florida. Heading into the circle for the Gators is Evan Edwards. On the back end, it's Bodie Duncan and Zach Zelmansky once again. Nicholson not able to win the draw as FAU will control in their defensive end. Heading the other way now for FAU. Tove will put it in deep. Tries to get it to Beraldi, not able to. And the Gators will head the other way. Now it's Evan Edwards. Pass tipped, and FAU on it now. FAU will just put it in. A bouncing puck controlled that time by Serenos, and he'll keep it for a whistle. Strong start so far from Florida. Only that one opportunity from FAU, but they capitalized on it. Shorthanded goal by Biller. And it'll be an offensive zone faceoff for FAU as Matt Beraldi comes to the circle. Faceoff won by the Gators. It's Zelmansky on it now. He'll shift it over to Duncan. Tries to get it up the wall, but Macavina keeps it in for FAU. Now on it for FAU is Cotter. His shot stopped by Serenos. Behind the net now. Beraldi throws it out in front. On it, on the wall now. Play in the corner, trying to work it free up to Macavina. He's not able to handle it, and the Gators get it out of the zone. It's Parker Mara. He'll play it forward. Mara trying to get control of that puck in the corner. It comes out in front, and the goalie handles it for a whistle. Good effort that time from Parker Mara. Able to kind of just throw that puck towards the net, get an offensive zone faceoff, get some fresh legs out there for Florida. As Michael McCoy comes to the circle with Lampinen and Katz. And on the back end, it'll be Jackson Choi and Maddox Olenek. My mistake, Choi's up front. And it'll be Noah Horowitz and Maddox Olenek on D. Face-off won by McCoy, out to the corner. FAU on it now. Olenek meets him, keeps the puck in. Played out to center, now it's Noah Horowitz hitting reset. Putting it in deep is Horowitz. The Gators will go and get it. Michael Katz on it. Not able to work it free. Kept in by Noah Horowitz. And now FAU, it's a 3-on-1 break. Weir has it. Tries to get it in front. Serenos, what a save. It looked like Serenos was maybe a little bit out of position, but he was able to get his glove on it and put that chance to rest. 13:25 remaining in this first period. The Gators trail FAU 1-0. FAU's goal scored by Biller on the actually man advantage for Florida. Shorthanded goal for FAU. And that's where we stand 7 minutes into this one. In the corner for FAU now, out in front. Trying to work it to Bohm. Throws it over a little bit too far for his defenseman. And now McCoy is on it. Now it's Katz. Trying to get it in is Lampinen. He slips, but gets right back up. Lampinen still on it. A nice saucer pass that time from FAU, and they're in. Matthias Weir has it top of the circle. His shot just wide. Rims all the way around, and it'll be all the way down to the Gators' offensive end. Lampinen tries to get on it. Lampinen, a nice hit that time in the corner, works the puck free. Goes all the way to the other corner. McCoy not able to intercept that one. FAU, once again, another odd man rush for FAU. It's Bono. Bono out in front. Shot stopped by Serenos. It's still loose. The net is off. A little bit of a scuffle here in front. Matthias Weir getting into it with the Horowitz brother. Sereno says, it's okay, I got the puck. Matthias Weir is fired up right now as he heads back to the FAU bench. Getting a little bit chippy early here as Matthias Weir and Mikey Katz were getting into that one. Griffin Bono in the circle now for FAU. Loses the draw. Berkel Jacek will control in the corner. Tries to work it up the wall. Now goes behind the net for Jacob Horowitz. Horowitz up to Weinstein. Kept in by FAU. It's Telab. Telab trying to throw it out to center ice. Finally does leave the FAU zone, but FAU's right back on it. Into the offensive zone. No icing on that one as it was tipped on the way in. Berkel Jacek. Gators trying to work it free over on that wall, but consistent pressure right now for FAU as the Gators get it out of the zone, but it'll be another offensive zone faceoff for FAU as the puck went out of play. Both teams will get a change now. Duncan and Zalmanski back out on the defense for Florida. They'll be joined by Edwards, Nicholson, and Lampinen as the forwards. Face-off won by the Owls. They'll control now. It's Justin Greenberg on the point. His shot tipped a few times on the way to the net. It just missed the net. Duncan rims it around. Greenberg able to keep it in for the moment, but now the Gators do get it out. It's Lampinen. Lampinen entering with some speed. His shot just wide. Nice stop that time from Gunnar Stevens. And now it's Zelmanski trying to reset for Florida. He'll throw it over to Duncan. Duncan will play it forward, but Greenberg is on it for FAU. Greenberg's pass. No one home. And now FAU back on the offensive. Met by Bodie Duncan. A nice defensive play that time to work him off the puck. Now it's Zelmanski. Zelmanski tries to get it up to Lampinen. Lampinen not able to control. Zelmanski finally gets it back. Now it's Lampinen. And the Gators enter offsides. It was a good opportunity. A rush was brewing that time for Florida, but they entered the zone offsides, so it'll be a whistle. On the ice now, it's the Choi line as he's joined by Braun and Parker Mara. On defense, it's Noah Horowitz and Maddox Olenek. In the circle for FAU is Matt Baraldi, a clean face-off win for Baraldi, and FAU is back on it. Working in the defensive zone is FAU as they swing it to Baraldi. He'll try to split the defenseman, and he will. He's in. Finally, Olenek able to work that puck free off of Baraldi's stick, but FAU right back on it. Nakavina shot just wide. Horowitz trying to work on it in the corner. It's Tove trying to get it down to Baraldi. Tove shot stopped by Serenos. Now it's Baraldi. Baraldi back on it. It's Choi. Choi tried to get that one out to Mara. Good hand-eye by Watson, the FAU defenseman, stopping a breakaway that time for the Gators. But they're right back on it are Florida in the offensive zone. Not able to do much with it as FAU just flips it back out to center. And now it's Tove working on it in the corner. Maddox Olenek able to work the puck free, but another FAU Owl is right on it. Puck bouncing around the net right now. It's Tove. Shot stopped by Serenos. Dimitri Serenos. Since that first shot of the game, he's been pretty strong back there. FAU, a lot of offensive pressure here early in this one. Serenos doing a pretty good job keeping that puck out of the net. The one FAU goal came shorthanded by Biller as the faceoff won in the defensive zone by the Gators. Horowitz will try to swing it around the boards, but an owl is right back on it. A lot of possession here early for FAU. Bohm on it on the point. Now it's David Israel. Down to the corner, trying to work it up to Bohm. It's Owens. Shot from the point. It gets behind Serenos, but stays out of the net. Owens right back on it. A lot of pressure right now for FAU. The Gators can't seem to get it out. It's Bohm now. Bohm up top. He'll put it back in for the alternate captor. It's Weir. Over to Owens. Owens cross ice to his defensive partner. Shot stopped by Serenos. Rimmed around the corner. It's behind the net now. A Gator trying to work it free. Not able to as FAU is right back on it. It's Bohm. Owens keeps it in. Finally, the Gators able to work it free. It's Lampinen and Katz on a 2-on-1. Lampinen to Katz. What a save! A great opportunity, Lampinen and Katz. Lampinen found Katz free in front, but Gunnar Stevens was able to meet him and make the save. 8:45 remaining in this first period. FAU leads it 1-0. Gators looking for the equalizer. Coming to the circle now for Florida is Telab. He's joined by Rainoff, and I believe that's Weinstein over on the other side. Big Josh Weinstein, he's tough to miss. Greenberg, a nice spin move in the corner, works it up to a winger. Flipped out to center is FAU, a bouncing puck, and the Gators are on it. It's Telab. Cross ice to Zelmansky. Zelmansky moving with some speed through center. FAU Al lost his stick there. Greenberg makes a nice hit and works it free for FAU. Now on it is Balsamo. Balsamo's shot stopped by Serenos. Kept in by Beraldi. Gators trying to work it free in the corner. A couple players down. Zelmansky on it. Gets it to center. Weinstein not able to control. A slew of players trying to work it free over there on the wall. And finally, Josh Weinstein does it. Hits the referee's stick on the dump in. Not stick, skate, my mistake. Refs don't have sticks. Telab shot, scores! Max Telab just turned around and fired that thing to the net, and it went in. Might have caught Gunnar Stevens lacking a little bit that time, but the Gators are on the board. This thing's even thanks to Max Telab. That was the momentum shift that the Gators needed, because for the last few minutes, it was all FAU, a lot of pressure in their offensive zone. The Gators were able to get an opportunity on the other end, and Max Telab made the most of it, putting it home and tying this game 1-1. These two teams are the top two teams in the league, so I wouldn't be surprised if this one has a lot more twists and turns as we continue this hockey game. A nice hit that time, and the Gators are back on it. It's Maddox Olenek, he puts it in. Gunnar Stevens goes and controls behind the net, and FAU is back on it. A little bit more jump in their step right now for the Gators after that goal. Now it's Edwards. Edwards finding Choi in center. It's actually Nicholson, my mistake. Nicholson shot, just wide. Now it's in the corner. Horowitz shot, misses the net wide. Comes all the way down to Olenek over at the point. FAU trying to get it out. They do so. Horowitz will regroup. A little bit out in front for Edwards that time, and now it's FAU. FAU, a dangerous pass that time. Gunnar Stevens was able to control it. Scores! Another one! Back-to-back goals. This time it's Connor Nicholson. A beautiful pass from the corner, found him out in front, and the Gators have taken the lead. Connor Nicholson. I believe Nicholson made the pass on that one. We have a forward wearing Connor Lee's jersey. I know Connor Lee didn't score that goal, as he's the goaltender. I swear there's always one player who is not wearing the correct jersey, and they always find a way to score. Nonetheless, the Gators take a 2-1 lead. I think it was Jackson Choi who scored that goal. Nope, it wasn't Jackson Choi. As before the puck is dropped here, Luke Braun, and I think Matthew Beraldi getting into it before the puck even dropped. Things getting chippy here in Coral Springs. Face-off won by FAU. Over to Bohm. Nicholas Ho was the goal scorer for Florida. A big hit that time, and it was not clean. The crowd asking for a flag on the play as Beraldi heads to the box. Maybe a little bit of a extracurricular hit that time. The captain, Nicholson, talking to the referee now. We'll see what they put up. Only a 2-minute penalty, so they didn't give him a major on that one. I believe it was a boarding penalty. And the Gators will get back on the power play. This is the second power play of the game for Florida. On that first power play, didn't go the Gators' way as they were surrendered a short-handed goal on that one. Power play unit out there for Florida. It's McCoy, Lampinen, and Katz up front. It's Burkle, Jasek, and Choi up top. Burkle, Jasek working it. Hit shot stopped by Stevens. A little bit of chatter in front after the save by Gunnar Stevens. No fist flying yet, though. 1:53 remaining on that power play for the Gators. Burkle, Jasek shot handled by Stevens. And we'll do it again. Face-off won by FAU, but Burkle, Jasek able to get it back. Berkey up at the top trying to set up. He'll fire. Stopped by Stevens. Looked like Stevens didn't really know where that one was, but must have been lodged in his equipment somewhere as he pulls it out of his pants there and keeps that one out of the net. Looks like Florida looking to get Burkle, Jasek shots from the point. Already 2 here on this power play as Choi takes one. Shoot, I guess. That's the 3rd shot on this Gators power play. All of them coming from the defenseman. 2 from Burkle, Jasek, 1 from Choi, and Gunnar Stevens has handled all 3 of them. Same unit out there for Florida. Face-off won by Lampinen. Lampinen has it in the corner. He'll try to work it up to Burkle, Jasek, and he does. Back to Lampinen. Lampinen. Shot stopped by Stevens. It's loose. Goes out to the corner. Burkle, Jasek back on it. He'll throw it right back down to the corner. McCoy tries to work it free over to Lampinen, and he does. Choi on it. Loses control, and Griffin Bono will send it all the way down for FAU. Serenos will play it, and the Gators, about halfway done with this power play, will try to get something going in the back half. Over to Telab. Tamara working through center. Entering with some speed. Mara has it behind the net. Over to Telab, now to Horowitz up top. Horowitz couldn't really control the pass, and FAU has a one-on-one break the other way. It's Cotter. Cotter's shot stopped by Serenos. A high bounce off that blocker, and the Gators are back on it. 33 seconds remaining on this power play. Alternate captain Parker Mara working it through center now. Mara, a nice move that time. Finds a teammate in front. Puck's loose still. And now it's Nicholson, the Gators, with some pressure now. Out in front. Stopped by Stevens. A nice hit that time, no call. Clean hit. Nicholson shot just wide. And FAU able to clear once more as this power play comes to a close. Beraldi comes out of the box for FAU. Horowitz resets behind the net. Up to Zelmansky. Tries to get it to Edwards, pass intercepted, and FAU sends it right back down. If you're just joining us, Florida with a 2-1 lead, 4:25 remaining in this first period. No offsides that time. FAU resets in center, loses control of it, it's Braun. Braun entering with some speed, tries to make a move, decides to just send it in to the corner. And now it's Edwards, over to Braun. Braun has it up top to Duncan. Duncan's shot stopped by Stevens. A nice glove save that time from Gunnar Stevens. Four minutes remaining in this first period. FAU got things going with a shorthanded goal from Biller, but then back-to-back goals from the Gators make this thing 2-1 where we stand right now. Florida got the win over FAU last night, 4-1. A nice hit that time. David Israel, the big boy, sent Zelmansky to the ground. Rainoff on it for Florida. Good patience from Rainoff, and he'll just send it in. FAU back on it now. Israel shot, blocked on the way. Bodie Duncan. FAU shot, another block shot. This time it's Weinstein. Gators have a rubber diet right now, blocking shots. And they'll send it all the way down. That'll be icing, and it'll come right back down for an FAU offensive zone faceoff. 3:18 remaining in this first period. The Gators lead it 2-1. Telab got the scoring going for Florida as he kind of just turned around and fired it near the top of the circle. And then the second goal of the game, I believe, was Nicholas Ho, who's wearing Connor Lee's jersey. So we finally figured that one out. It's Nicholas Ho wearing Lee's jersey. He's our second goal scorer tonight. We'll keep an eye on if that stays true for the rest of the game. Gators get a change as puck is in center. Entering with some speed as FAU shot. Another block shot, this time Zelmansky. Zelmansky works it around the boards. Kept in that time by FAU. In the corner, McCoy working on it now. DJ Randall able to put a hit on him for FAU as it goes to the corner. Bohm able to keep it in. A great hit that time. It was Jake Friedman, the captain. Sent Zelmansky to the ice. Zelmansky got him back though, has him pinned right now. And now it's McCoy. McCoy working it around for Bohm. Lampinen and Katz once again entering on a 2-on-1 rush. Katz shoots, scores! What a snipe that time from Mikey Katz. He picked his corner and fired it right in there. 3-1 Gators. That was a crazy shot from Michael Katz. I don't think he could have placed that puck much better. And the Gators extend their lead to 3-1. You gotta love the Gators' ability to bounce back after falling behind 1-0 early in this one. 3 unanswered right after that first goal from FAU, and the Gators in the driver's seat where we stand right now, 3-1. Face-off won by Florida. Mikey Katz looking for some more. Gets it over to McCoy. McCoy to Lampinen in front. This line is buzzing right now. Lampinen not able to get the shot off. It's Horowitz at the point. McCoy will just throw it in, and they'll get a change. Nicholas Ho out there for Florida now, once again wearing the Connor Lee jersey. If it looks baggy on him, that's because it's designed for goalie equipment. Puck all the way down now. It took a hop right over Sereno's stick right there, and FAU able to control. Now it's Olenek. Olenek just missed the referee that time as he was trying to clear. On it now is Nicholas Ho. Shoots. Had a breakaway that time. A great save that time from Gunnar Stevens. Keeping this thing 3-1. A stick flies as Jacob Horowitz lays the body. And they get a penalty on Horowitz. Horowitz still on him right now. I don't think they heard the whistle. Jacob Horowitz all over him right now. It's going to be a fight. Griffin Bona on him right now. Ding, ding, ding. As they're finally the ref's able to break him up over there. I'm assuming Jacob Horowitz will definitely be going to the box. We'll see if they take anyone from FAU as well. It looks like they will take an FAU owl as well. Yeah, both players in the box. It's Jacob Horowitz for Florida. It's Christian Cotter for FAU. And we await the referee's decision. I don't know what they'll book right now. The captain, Connor Nicholson, talking it over with the refs now as they try to sort this one out. Took a look over. It looked like just a simple hit, and then Horowitz kept on him. You know, kept the fist flying almost. Horowitz, an aggressive player, but might have went a little bit over the line that time. Right now, the only penalty up on the board is 2 minutes for Horowitz. So where it stands right now, as far as I can tell, it'll be a 2-minute power play for FAU. This may be a situation that we've seen in the past here where it's a 2 and a 10, because I do see Horowitz taking his helmet off right now. I'm not sure if someone's going to have to serve that penalty. We're still awaiting to hear what the referees are figuring out right now. They're explaining it to the coach now. I believe they're saying, hey, coach, you need another one. But no movement right now from the FAU. Now Nicholas Ho will. Nicholas Ho will head to the box. My suspicions were correct. And Nicholas Ho, wearing the Connor Lee jersey, will serve Jacob Horowitz 2-minute penalty. So let's break this down for a second. Jacob Horowitz will be in the box for the next 12 minutes. That's a 2 and a 10. So he serves the 2 minutes, then his 10-minute misconduct starts. Once the 2 minutes penalty ends, Nicholas Ho will get out of the box, and it'll be 5-on-5 hockey. But that will all ensue after the break, as only 52 seconds remain in the period right now. And this penalty will carry over to period 2, barring an FAU goal. As FAU heads on their first power play of the game, trying to set things up here. Drop pass intercepted by Telab. FAU able to keep it in. What hand-eye coordination, able to knock that puck out of the air. But Duncan will get right back on it for Florida and send it all the way down. 25 seconds left in the period. FAU looking for one more rush. Up top, right back down behind the net. It's David Israel in the corner. Looking for Matthias Weir up top, finds him. Nice hit that time from Telab. It's Friedman. Over to Owens. Shot stopped that time from Gunnar Stevens.
Can't stop it!
And that will do it for period 1 here in Coral Springs. A very entertaining period, never a dull moment. But the Gators lead it 3-1. And after the break, we'll take a quick break here, but when we return, it'll be period 2, and the Gators still 54 seconds on that Jacob Horowitz penalty being served by Nicholas Ho. The intermission right now, we'll take a break, and we'll be back for period 2 in about 10 minutes. Welcome back in for period 2 here from Coral Springs. It's the Florida Gators facing off against the FAU Owls. If you're just joining us, to bring it back to speed, the Gators lead things 3-1 right now. FAU got the scoring started by Leon Biller, shorthanded goal, but then the Gators responded well with goals from Telab, Nicholas Ho, and Mikey Katz. So a great response, a great job by the Florida Gators to kind of adjust, being down 1-0 here. And a big story of the game has been special teams. So like I already mentioned, a shorthanded goal, and then also where we stand right now, FAU is on the power play. Jacob Horowitz took a penalty, took a 2 and a 10. We have Nicholas Ho serving it. And also, just want to give a quick shout out before we resume play here to Thomas and Irene watching all the way from Toronto. We appreciate your support. Here we go, period 2 is underway. Face-off won by FAU. 45 seconds remain on that Horowitz power penalty. And Nicholas Ho will be coming out of the box. He's serving it as Jacob got a 2 and a 10 as well. Shot stopped by Sirianos. Big save. All the way down. Handled by Stevens. And FAU will try to get one more rush here on this power play. Owens tries to get it up to his teammate, not able to handle it, and the Gators control. Working through center is FAU. They'll put it around the boards for Weir. Weir has it now, looking to shoot a nice block shot, nice position that time by Zolmanski, and the puck goes to the corner. Cleared all the way down, right as Nicholas Ho's coming out of the box, but he decides to get the fresh legs out there, and it's Lampinen. Lampinen is right on it. 2-on-1 with McCoy. A good back check that time from Filler, able to stop that play. And now it's McCoy looking for Olenek in front. His shot blocked. And now FAU able to clear. Too far out in front for Owens. It's Horowitz now. It's Noah Horowitz. You'll be hearing a lot of Noah Horowitz as Jacob Horowitz is in the box for about the next 10 minutes. Olenek able to clear. Greenberg handles it at center. Working the other way, he puts it in. Player to watch, that Justin Greenberg. He's been on a tear in his last couple games. Nothing doing so far tonight from Greenberg, but we'll keep an eye on him. Goes out to Bowman, center. Bowman looking for Greenberg, decides not, escapes, and puts it in. All the way, Sirianos throws it around the board. Greenberg handles it. Moving through center. Intercepted by the Gators. Right back for Greenberg, and he'll just push it towards the offensive zone. FAU working it, tries to get it out in front, stopped by Dimitri Sirianos. Another shot, this time again stopped by Sirianos, was tipped on the way. Rimmed around the boards. FAU in control of the puck now, it's Tove. Up for Greenberg, Greenberg's shot, didn't reach the net. And now Florida on the offensive. It's Mikey Katz making a nice move. Goes to the corner. Stopped in the corner, trying to work it free. FAU comes out with it, and they get it out of the zone. Now it's Bodie Duncan right back on it. He'll throw it into the offensive zone. Gunnar Stevens will try to control behind, but he can't. FAU has it on the wall. Now it's Florida. Matt Baraldi and Bodie Duncan working in the corner. FAU trying to work it free behind the net. Now it's Nicholas Ho. Ho up for Duncan. Duncan goes cross ice to Berkel Jasek. His shot wide. Duncan right back on it. A good pinch that time from Duncan, keeping the puck in. Ho working on it now. It's in that pesky corner where we can't really see it, and it rims back around. Now it's Tove. Tove on it for Florida. It's Bodie Duncan up top. Shot stopped by Stevens. It's Ho again. Good pressure right now for Florida as they've had it down here for about a minute. Now it's Berkel Jasek, another shot blocked on the way by Baraldi. Out in front. FAU able to control and finally flip the puck out of the zone. FAU gets some fresh legs. The Gators will do the same as Berkel Jasek goes and gets the puck. Rims it all the way up for Nicholson, looking for Braun. Braun is free. Braun backhands towards the net, stopped by Stevens. Strong start to the period from Gunnar Stevens back there already making a few saves. 15:55 remaining in period 2. No scoring so far in period 2. The Gators lead it 3-1. Finally, Jacob Horowitz's penalty comes to an end, and he is back on the Gators bench. He's greeted with a smile from his coach, and he'll be back out there shortly, I'm sure. Face-off won by FAU. They'll throw it out towards center. Not an icing, though, and Griffin Bono is on it for the Owls. Goes to the corner, it's Telab. Telab behind the net now. Flips it up, trying to get it out of the zone, but kept in by Balsamo. Now it's Bono. Nice hit from Telab, but Bono still able to get it in deep. Now it's Maddox Olenek trying to work it free. All the way around and skids out of play, almost went into the crowd there. It ended up in the Gators bench. Looks like everyone's okay though. 15:24 in period 2. Gators lead it 3-1. Griffin Bono in the circle for the Owls. He'll be met by Telab from Florida, and Telab gets the win. But still kept in by the Owls. Working on the wall now. Finally comes out to Telab, who finds Troy. Troy falls down there, and they get it into the offensive zone. Behind the net, over to Ziemba. Ziemba trying to work it on the wall. It's Telab now on it for the Gators. Finally out to center, and it's a breakaway for FAU. One-on-one with the goalie, he shot stopped! What a save that time, Dimitri Sirianos, keeping the puck out. Gators right back on it, trying to get it out of FAU's zone. Not able to do so, but FAU gets a change. Intercepted by FAU, another opportunity. Another stop by Sirianos. And he'll cover for a whistle. A couple nice stops that time from Dimitri, keeping this thing a 2-goal game. It'll be an offensive zone for FAU. David Israel strides into the face-off circle. He wins the draw. It'll be a shot from the point. It'll go wide. Around the boards now. Both teams trying to work it free. Weir hit that time by Berkel Jasek. All the way down to the ice, no call. A nice clean hit that time from Berkey. Shot blocked on the way and goes out of play for a whistle. 14:06 in period 2 remaining. Gators lead things 3-1. The 3 goal scorers for the Gators, just to remind you, Telab got things going, and then it was Nicholas Ho, followed by Mikey Katz. Face-off won by the Gators, back to the corner. Now out to center, it's Katz with who else but Katz and Lampinen on 2-on-1. Finds Lampinen in front, shot off the crossbar, and out of play. Katz and Lampinen have that 2-man game working today. A lot of opportunities from both of them. They did connect on one of them. Katz, the 3rd goal scorer for Florida, assisted by Lampinen. Katz strides back to the bench as it'll be fresh legs for the Gators. Weinstein out there, but Weinstein got out there after the whistle blew, so now Katz will have to come back onto the ice. Nobody's happy about it. Katz saying, I can't hear you. Coach is saying, Katz, just get back out there. Looks like some confusion here from the referee and coach Frank Pasquale. And now Katz will be back on the ice. He doesn't seem thrilled about it, as now the lines are a bit jumbled up, as it's Katz, Lampinen, and McCoy out there for Florida right now. McCoy's face-off. And Katz will get a change pretty quickly, get Weinstein back out there with his line mates. Berkel Jasek tries to get it up, but it'll go all the way down for an icing, as McCoy wasn't able to handle the pass. Pretty choppy last couple of minutes. A lot of whistles here in this second period, as it'll be an offensive zone face-off for FAU, as they'll get some fresh legs out there. Gators not able to change right now, as they did ice the puck. David Israel in the circle for FAU. Draw won by the Gators. Kept in by the Owls. They have it behind the net now. Over to Weir. FAU finally getting some pressure here in period 2. Watson's shot blocked on the way. Kept in by FAU. Thrown right back in behind the net. FAU doing a good job right now keeping the puck in. Gators finally able to get it out, and it's Lampinen. Lampinen in the corner. One of the leading goal scorers for Florida this season is Keegan Lampinen, as he's sniffing around the net as we speak. Jacob Horowitz finally out of the box. His shot stopped by Gunnar Stevens. And now FAU will try to get it out of the zone. It's David Israel. Israel's pass too far out in front. It'll go all the way down for an icing. And it'll result in an offensive zone faceoff for Florida. On the ice for the Gators now, the captain, Connor Nicholson. He's joined by Rainoff and Evan Edwards. And on the back end, we got Zelmansky and Bodie Duncan. Very strong game from Zelmansky so far today. He's blocked a few shots. He's just holding it down back there on the defensive side. Flipped out towards center. Bodie Duncan controls. Tries to get it to Zelmansky. He can't handle it. Owens on it for FAU. Finally, the Gators put that puck in a safer spot. Now it's in center. Greenberg on it. Greenberg finding a forward. Can't control it. And the Gators have it now. It's Bodie Duncan. Duncan trying to make a move. Can't. And FAU has it now. Kept in by the Gators. Goes behind the net. It's Greenberg. Greenberg took a hit that time. Gets right back up. Bodie Duncan loses control, and FAU's going the other way. A 1-on-3 break. A lot of orange surrounding him, but able to get a shot off. Nice stop that time from Sirianos. Goes out to center. It's Bohm. Bohm pressured lightly by Nicholson. Finally, the Gators able to get back on it. Referee showing his agility, jumping over the puck that time. And now it rims around. Nicholson trying to work it free. Not able to do so. His stick got caught up in FAU's skates, but no call. As Greenberg will go back to get it. Gunnar Stevens not able to really help him out there. He tried to, but he kind of just missed the puck. Nonetheless, Bohm on it for FAU. Moving through center. Bohm back on it. Finds a teammate. It's Greenberg. Greenberg will just throw it in deep. Played behind the net by the Gators. Thrown all the way down. It will be an icing. 11:05 here in period 2. Gators still lead things 3-1. No scoring so far here in period 2 after what seemed like a goal fest in the first period. Things have kind of settled down here in period 2. On the ice for FAU is Matt Baraldi, who, if you remember earlier in the game, was getting into it with Luke Braun a little bit. So we'll keep an eye on Baraldi and see if any more. Rims around the boards now. It's Talab up to Braun. Braun, a 2-on-1 with Talab. Finds Talab. Going to the net hard is Talab. He puts it on the backhand, not able to get a shot off. And it's Cotter now. Up to Baraldi. Baraldi moving through center. Shot just wide. And now it's Talab. Gators trying to work it through center ice right now. Baraldi back on it for FAU up to Tove. Tove puts it in deep. And it'll be gathered by Olenek over to Telag on the wing. He'll throw it right back to Noah Horowitz behind. On it now for FAU. A chance. Bono not able to get his stick on it. He was right out in front. Able to keep it in is FAU though. The Owls take a shot. Stopped by Sirianos. New group out there for Florida now. It'll be a complete change. That's the Cats, Lampinen, McCoy line back out there with Jacob Horowitz and Berkel Jasek. On the other side of things, it's Griffin Bono coming to the circle. The D-man out there for FAU right now, McAvina, joined by Sam Watson. Burkle Jasek has it behind the net now. Up to Katz. Katz not able to get it out. It's kept in by Watson. Now it's behind. Not able to control his FAU. It's Balsamo on it. Now Burkle Jasek working with some speed. Finding Lampinen. Lampinen couldn't control it though. McCoy will just get it in. And Stevens will control behind the net. FAU back on it. It's Watson. Up to Stabile. His shot. Stopped by Sirianos. And the Gators going the other way. Not able to handle it as Katz. Right back on it is Griffin Bono. Up to Balsamo. Balsamo is crushed in center by Jacob Horwitz. And Balsamo, a two-handed cross-check right to Horwitz after it. Horwitz didn't have his helmet on either. A very dangerous hit that time from Balsamo. Looks like Horwitz is okay. And now Mikey Katz and Balsamo getting into it a little bit. Oh my, things are getting chippy here in the second period. Mike Katz goes back to the bench. It looks like helmetless Jacob Horowitz making his way back to the bench right now. He's not going to the box. He nods to his coach. Looks like he's going to be all right. But yeah, a big hit that time from Horowitz, and Balsamo took offense to it. He got right up and two-handed Horowitz right back. And they're working it out right now are the referees. No penalties on the board so far. They bring in the captains, and they talk it over. Never a dull moment here in Coral Springs. Couple of goals. We got a short-handed goal in this game. We've got some fights. We've got some big saves. You're in the right place. In other Gator sports, University of Florida basketball, men's basketball just lost a tough one on the road at A&M. Final score 67-66. Couldn't keep the momentum going after that big win against Kentucky. As we're still sorting things out here in Coral Springs, it looks like the Gators will get a power play out of this, as number 16 has a 2-minute penalty. That'll be Griffin Bono. I actually went to high school with Griffin Bono, funnily enough, in New Hampshire. Former Tilton Ram. Shout out the Rams real quick. But it looks like he'll be booked in the box for 2 minutes. But I'm assuming he'll serve the penalty of Balsamo. I'm shocked, actually, right now. Balsamo's on the ice. I can't believe Balsamo is not in the box right now. All right, nonetheless, Gators power play 2 minutes, Griffin Bono in the box. Maybe he said something he shouldn't have. I'm not real sure what the call was, but the Gators, a 2-minute power play. We'll see what they can do with it. Burkle Jasek has it up top. Moving it to McCoy, back to Berkey. Over to Choi. Choi's shot blocked on the way. Now McCoy has it in the corner. Behind the net for Lampinen. Gets it up to Choi. Good control right now from the Gators. Lampinen. Shot stopped. It's still out in front. Burkle Jasek on it now, and there's a whistle because the net was off. The net was dislodged there. They'll put the net back where it belongs, and we'll take a face-off offensive zone for Florida. Florida will get the second power play unit out there right now. It's Connor Nicholson, Evan Edwards, and Luke Braun up front. Parker Mara and Noah Horowitz on the back end. Face-off won by Nicholson, but the Owls control and sent all the way down as we're nearing the halfway point of this penalty. 109 on the penalty from Bono. Now it's Nicholson. Up for Mara. Mara able to control over to Braun. On the wall for Edwards as the Gators try to set up. Loses control of it as Nicholson, and FAU will clear once again. A dangerous clear, almost went into the FAU bench, but I think we're all okay. 49 seconds remaining on the Bono penalty. The Gators will try to get something going here at the end of this power play. Same unit out there for Florida. as it looks like FAU will get some fresh legs. Matt Beraldi back in the circle. Face-off won by Florida. It's Mara. Tries to get it down, intercepted by Greenberg. Puck in the corner right now, trying to work it out are the Gators. Connor Nicholson finally works it free, but Beraldi takes it right from him, and Beraldi able to clear. Goes all the way down. Sirianos plays it up to Mara. Mara has it through center now with some speed. The Gators enter with numbers. Mara takes it into the corner. He'll try and set up with 14 seconds left on this power play. Now it's Edwards up top. Edwards will shoot. Stopped by Stevens. And there's another whistle as the net has been dislodged once again. This is an interesting situation now for Florida because only 5 seconds left on that Bono penalty. So you got to watch out for a quick face-off win by FAU, trying to clear and find Bono on a breakaway. Yeah, you see Berkel Jasek right now talking to Horowitz. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what he's telling him. Yeah, Berkel Jasek will line up outside of the blue line on this one to kind of keep an eye on Bono coming out of the box shortly in 5 seconds. Berkel Jasek all the way back, keeping an eye on him, but the faceoff won by Florida. The Bono penalty comes to an end. Shot gloved by Stevens, and we are back to 5-on-5 hockey here in Coral Springs. Still no scoring here in period 2. All 4 goals were scored in period 1. It's 3-1 Gators as we stand right now, as Telab and Israel head to the circle. Face-off won by David Israel and FAU, and they'll try to get it into the offensive zone now. Up to Owens. Owens will throw it towards center. Too far out in front for Matthias Weir, and Horowitz will throw it the other way. Now it's Telab. Telab and Greenberg working on it in the corner. Goes to Bohm of FAU. The Owls work it the other way. He passes it too far for Owens, and it'll go for an icing, and it'll be an offensive zone face-off for Florida. And once again, the Lampinen-McCoy-Katz line finds its way onto the ice again. They have had a lot of opportunities tonight. They have accounted for 1 goal so far, thanks to Mikey Katz getting that 3rd goal of the game. McCoy will be the center on this one as he meets David Israel in the circle. Face-off won by McCoy. Horowitz just sends it into the corner. It's Owens for Israel. Shot blocked, but it looks like Horowitz's stick snapped in half on that one, so he'll head to the bench, and he'll get fresh legs out there. Shot stopped by Stevens. One thing the Gators have done really well tonight has been blocking shots in the defensive end. They've blocked a lot of shots. We just saw it happen with Jacob Horowitz breaking his stick, blocking his shot. But I mean, all game, we've seen Zalmansky block a few. We've seen Bodie Duncan. Nicholas Ho has done a pretty good job blocking shots. So I mean, this team on the defensive end kind of done Sirianos a little bit of a favor, blocking some shots here in this one so far. Katz, McCoy, and Lampinen still out there for Florida, as Jake Friedman works it to center ice. Jake Friedman, the captain of that FAU team. He's a dangerous player as well. And it goes to the corner now. Up for DJ Randall. Randall shot blocked on the way. And FAU heads the other way now. Zalmansky able to control. Gators will regroup. Up to Lampinen. Lampinen will send it in deep. Over for Friedman. Friedman can't control. Lampinen's right back on it. Lampinen in the corner. Looking to throw it out in front. Finds Zalmansky up top. Zalmansky shot. Blocked on the way. And now it's in center. Controlled by Biller. Biller's in. Stopped by Sirianos, but there will be a penalty on the play. Oh, Lampinen took him down WWE style. Wow. There's a FAU Owl on the ice right now. I hope he's okay. That is Doug DJ Randall, they call him. Boca Raton native. Hopefully he's okay. A little slow to get up right now. I don't know if that was intentional by Lampinen, but he definitely took him down pretty good. Hopefully just a little bit of a stinger there for Randall as he does make his way off the ice on his own 2 feet, so hopefully he'll be okay. We'll keep an eye on Randall. And Zelmansky heads to the box now for Florida. Not sure what the call is. So far, nothing up on the board. Finally, they do put Zelmansky's penalty up on the board, and FAU will go back on the power play. Friedman in the circle for FAU. One by Friedman, it's Israel. Now it's Friedman, back up to Weir, over to Israel. Owens circling the zone now, trying to set something up. Finds Israel. Israel shot stopped by Sirianos. Now it's Weir. Up to Israel. Back to Weir. Weir shot. Stopped. It's Weir again in the corner. Shot, and it's a goal. A beautiful pass from Weir to David Israel in front. Gators had no chance on that one, and the Gators lead is cut to 3-2. Maybe that'll get this crowd back into it for FAU as they cut the Gators lead in half. A beautiful power play goal. Matthias Weir had it in the corner. He kind of drew the defenseman into him and then found Israel right in front, and they buried it home. Face-off won by FAU. McAvina will just put it in deep. And Noah Horowitz brought down there, no call. They might have missed that one. Comes out to center now, it's McAvina again. McAvina puts it in, barely onside that time was FAU, but they were able to get back. Noah Horowitz getting into it a little bit. Both Horowitz brothers have been into it this game. No call though, and we play on. Parker Mara finding his teammate. Gets it up to Jackson Troy. Troy has it in the corner, throws it towards the front. Hits the post and goes behind the net. Troy right back on it, throws it in front again. Gators trying to thrive off chaos right now. Zelmansky's shot, just wide. Still trying to get it worked free behind the net. It was on the back of the net. They got it out of there though. Zelmansky not able to control it, and it going out till center. The Gators will have to reset. Now it's Zelmansky trying to get back into the offensive zone, and he does. Watson on it for FAU. Pressured hard by Zelmansky. He gets rid of it, able to keep it in is Bodie Duncan. Behind the net, McAvina for FAU. Moves it to Cotter. Cotter can't get it out. McCoy on it. McCoy trying to get a shot, couldn't pull the trigger. And FAU's back on it. And FAU will just throw it in towards Siriano's net. And now it's Zelmansky. Behind for Duncan. Duncan can't control. FAU 3-on-2 break. Finding Bono in front, over and he scores! A beautiful use of the 3-on-2 break. Bono, a great pass, found Balsamo, and this thing is back to square one. We are even at 3-3. Dante Balsamo tying this game up. Back-to-back goals from FAU. That 3-1 lead has vanished. And we are even, and all momentum is on FAU's side right now. Gators got to get out of this period. 2:51 remaining in the second period, and FAU is starting to feel it. And Balsamo looking for another one. He fires it towards the net, stopped by Sirianos. .237 remaining in this second period. Back-to-back goals from FAU. The first one, Balsamo. And we are back to even 3-3 here in Coral Springs. Shot stopped by Sirianos. Again, thrown towards the net. Now it's Katz on it for the Gators. Katz will try to get it going. He's met by Greenberg. Crowd wanted a call there, and they got one. Looks like Justin Greenberg will be booked for an interference call. And it looks like the Gators will go back on the power play with 2:24 remaining in this second period. Oh no, my mistake. Looks like they did not get Greenberg on that one. Maybe it was an offsides whistle. Not real sure what the whistle was, but we play on 5-on-5. Greenberg's still out there. I thought it was clean, personally, but I did see the referee's arm go up, so maybe it was just for the offsides. We play on. Weir over to Israel. Israel shot. Blocked on the way by McCoy. McCoy, nice saucer pass up to Katz. Katz has it. Back out to center. Blew a tire, that time was Bohm, but FAU still on it. It's Greenberg. Greenberg for Weir. Intercepted by McCoy, but he'll give it right back to FAU. It's Israel. Looking for Weir, finding Owens. Owens drops it back to Greenberg. 1:47 remaining in the second period. Greenberg moving through center with some speed. Finding his teammate on the wall, it's Owens. Owens throws it behind for Weir. Weir has it. Tries to get it up to his defenseman, Brockett, but it was intercepted on the way. Good intercept that time from Brockett, and FAU back on it now. It's Matthias Weir. His shot blocked. Back out in front, back to Brockett. Brockett has it near the blue line, sends it in. Finds a teammate in the corner. Now it's up. Not able to control it was Catone. FAU back on it now. 1 minute remaining in this second period. Jake Friedman entering the zone with some speed. The captain of the Florida Atlantic Owls. Nice saucer pass towards center. DJ Randall intercepts it. Randall puts it in deep, and he'll chase it himself. Good to see him back on the ice. He was roughed up earlier in this one. Catone on it for Florida Atlantic. Intercepted by Berkel Jasek. And now Friedman entering with numbers. Friedman will fire. Stopped by Sirianos for a whistle. Just over 23 seconds remaining in this second period. We're tied 3-3. The Gators had a 3-1 lead coming into this second period, but a few goals from FAU have tied this thing back up. Randall and Nicholson in the circle. Face-off won by FAU, shot stopped by Sirianos. And now it's Nicholson. Plays it for Horowitz, 15 seconds remaining in this period. Tries to pass it up, intercepted though. It's Friedman. Friedman shot stopped by Sirianos. 9 seconds left in period 2. The Gators need to escape this period. Still tied 3-3. Get back into the locker room and talk things over, because this period has been all FAU. Another shot stopped by Sirianos. Time ticking down. 3, 2, 1. This thing is done. And we are even 3-3 after 2 periods. Goal scorers in period 2 for FAU. The first goal of the period scored by David Israel on the power play. And then the second one was Balsamo just shortly after. Both goals were one-timers. And just like that, we have an even hockey game, 3-3. We're going to take a break for the intermission, but when we return, 3-3 hockey game all comes down to the third period. You are listening to the Orange and Blue Sports Network. We are back here for the third period of Gators hockey, and if you're just now joining us, this has been a good one here in Coral Springs. The Gators took a 3-1 lead at the end of the first period, but then FAU stormed back with 2 in the second period to make this thing right back to square one, 3-3, as we start period 3 here in Coral Springs. McCoy and Israel in the circle right now as we get things started on the third period. Face-off won by Michael McCoy, and that's how we get things started here. Up to Katz. Katz working along the wall. He'll send it in deep, and the Gators are on it. Just want to give a quick shout out to my producer Ethan Ibe and my cameraman Glenn Ibe for helping us out here tonight. Behind the net is FAU now. Matthias Weir on it, can't control, it's Katz. And now back to center is FAU. Intercepted by Katz. Katz entering with some speed. Kind of gets on a breakaway shot. Stopped by Stevens. And now FAU back on it. Matthias Weir can't control. Flipped out to center, Bodie Duncan. Israel back on it for FAU. The Owls enter the offensive zone. He'll throw it towards center. Intercepted by McCoy. Finding Lampinen. McCoy will get a change, it's Nicholson. Nicholson will pick up near the blue line, enter the zone, make a move, lose control of it, and it'll go towards the wall. Nicholson back on it, he'll fire it towards the net. Never made it to the net as it was blocked by an Owl. FAU heading the other way, it's Jake Friedman near the wall. Friedman's shot blocked on the way, and Nicholson puts it in deep for Florida. Gunnar Stevens puts it out to the corner. Nicholson finding Berkel Jasek, shot just wide. Had a good look at the net that time too. Now it's FAU, shot just wide. DJ Randall trying to keep it in for the Owls, they can't, and it'll go all the way down, but it will be an icing. So it'll go right back to the Owls offensive zone for a face-off. In last night's game, UF got the win 4-1 over the #1 ranked FAU Owls. And it looks like Dimitri Sirianos has maybe an equipment malfunction right now. He's heading towards the bench. And now he'll talk to the referee. He's pointing at his pads right now. Looks like something's wrong with his equipment. So I'm not sure if he'll have to take a break or what. Yeah, he'll come to the bench now. And this, not what you want if you're Florida. So his goalie partner, Connor Lee, who I actually just spoke to in the intermission, will help him out right now and hopefully get things figured out. Sirianos making his first start for the D2 Gators. Nathan Shield didn't return to the team after winter break, so Sirianos called up from the D3 team, now on the D2 team. Had a pretty strong showing so far in this game so far. Sitting 3-3, he's made some big saves, and he's trying to get his equipment figured out right now, but it looks like he is getting it figured out as that helmet is getting put back on right now. He's getting the gloves back on too, and it looks like we should be back in action shortly. If you missed it, the goal scorers in the game so far for Florida have been Maxime Talab, Nicholas Ho, and Michael Katz. On the other side, Leon Biller got the first one for FAU. It was a shorthanded goal, and then it was David Israel, followed by Dante Balsamo for FAU. FAU looking for revenge in this one after Florida spoiled their night last night. Packed house last night, over 800 fans here in Coral Springs. But most of those fans left home not happy as their Owls couldn't get it done last night against the Gators. Looks like Sirianos' equipment is back ready to go. He'll head back into the net, and we are ready to play some hockey here in Coral Springs. A big 18-12 remaining in this third period as we sit tied right now. But as the playoffs are right around the corner, the Gators would love to go into the break with some momentum, beating the #1 team 2 times in a row. Face-off won by Randall, and FAU controls. Quickly on it are the Gators, and they move it out to center. Now it's Jacob Horowitz. For Edwards, back to Horowitz. Horowitz throws it in front. It's Edwards now. It goes behind the net. There will be a whistle as I believe the net was off. Fresh legs out there for Florida. It'll be Mara, Choi, and Braun up front. And it'll be Noah Horowitz and Olenek on the back end. Braun strides into the circle, and he wins the faceoff. He'll take a shot. Couldn't get it to the net, though, and FAU recontrols. It's Biller. Biller throws the body around, not able to do much with it, though, as he took a spill in front. Macavina keeps it in for the moment, but Noah Horowitz gets it out. Now it's Parker Mara. Over to Braun. Braun tries to get it to Olenek, and now it's Choi. Choi will throw it up, and it will not be an icing. And FAU will have to play it in their own end. Macavina trying to get it up. Picked off by Horowitz. Horowitz shot, stopped by Stevens. And it's Jake Friedman going the other way for the Owls. Friedman making a move, gets around Horowitz. Friedman out in front, what a save that time! It was a one-time opportunity, but Siriano saw it the whole way. Right back on it are the FAU Owls, though. It's Friedman in front for Weir, couldn't pull the trigger. Now it's Beraldi. Beraldi shot blocked in front. And the Gators dodged a bullet that time. And now it's Telab. Telab shot, stopped. Telab regains, up to Duncan. Duncan shot blocked on the way. And now Beraldi will control for FAU. Behind the net for Greenberg. Owls get it out of the zone, back to Beraldi. Beraldi enters with some speed. Loses control of it, but right back on it is Bohm. Bohm loses his footing down there, and now Telab loses his footing. They're dropping like pins down there. And now Greenberg's back on it. Greenberg in center. Little D-to-D work there. Greenberg off the glass and out. The Gators are entering offsides right now, though. And it's a delayed offsides. Finally, they're able to touch up on the blue line. Tove over to Greenberg. Sends it in behind the net. It's in the corner now. Bodies flying. Gets out of the zone. Greenberg on it again. Gators will get a quick change. Lamping into McCoy, who have been dangerous tonight. Bodie Duncan playing a two-man game with Braun. And now it's McCoy. Finally, the Gators get it out of the zone. It's big Josh Weinstein. Over to Lampinen. And now the Owls back on it. A little 3-on-2 break. His shot stopped. Balsamo, another shot. This time it's over the net. Lampinen on it for Florida. Up to Katz. Back to Lampinen. Back to Katz. Katz on a breakaway. Oh, and he just wide. Wow, he had a great opportunity, but he put it just wide of the net. Lampinen and Katz, they've been buzzing all night. Lampinen takes a spill as McCoy on it. And FAU gets it going the other way. Stable shot, just wide. Rims around the wall. It's Katz. Jacob Horowitz trips over the puck that time. Now it's Berkel Jasek behind the net as FAU gets a change. Berkel Jasek trying to catch him lacking in the change. Tries to get it in deep, but kind of a swing and a miss that time. Now it's Macavina. Back to Israel. Israel looking for a shot, throws it out in front for Weir. Weir couldn't control it. He's a little slow to get up, but it looks like he's okay. We'll try to get back into the play. It's Mikey Katz. Katz has it, shot just wide. Now it's Evan Edwards in the corner. to center now for FAU. In front, stopped, and out of the zone. All the way down, Bohm goes and retrieves the puck, but it will be an icing. Just once again, you are listening to Florida Gators hockey on OBSN Gators. That's the Orange and Blue Sports Network here at the University of Florida. In the circle now for Florida, Connor Nicholson wins the faceoff, but right on it is FAU. It's going to be trouble getting it out of the zone. Katz passes it to Noah Horowitz. Horowitz hit that time by Israel, but able to get the puck up to his teammate. Nicholson has it, down to Edwards. Edwards up to Noah Horowitz, who shoots just wide. Mara on it. Back to Noah Horowitz. To Edwards, shot. Once again, misses the net. Now Olenek on it. Olenek will fire. Blocked. Horowitz trying to control as Bohm is on it for FAU. Parker Mara able to control. Up to Olenek in the slot. Olenek decides not to shoot. And Duncan's shot blocked and hits the netting on the way. And it'll go out of play for a whistle. 12:58 here in this third period. Still 3-3 is your score. As Luke Braun comes to the circle for Florida. Draw one by Florida. It's Mara. Mara puts it behind the net for Braun. Back to Mara. Mara on the wall. All the way out, and the Gators will have to reset. There's a whistle behind the play. And it looks like someone will be getting booked. Luke Braun is heading towards the box now. He doesn't have his stick. I'm not sure how he was the one that got the penalty on that, but he is in the box. Luke Braun in the box for the Gators, and this is a big opportunity for Florida Atlantic as they have a 2-minute power play here in the third period. Jake Friedman in the circle for the Owls, met by Parker Mara. Mara gets the win on the draw, but FAU's right back on it. It's weird. Behind the net, and it gets stuck on the back of that net, and we'll have a whistle. We'll do it again here in the offensive zone for FAU. After the Gators had pretty good control in that first period, period two looked like all FAU, and this one has kind of been back and forth, but we'll see what the Owls can do with this power play. As the faceoff is won by the Owls, and it's Israel now. Israel fires. Shot stopped by Sirianos and covered for a whistle. The tandem of Weir and Israel on the defensive unit for the power play on FAU is a dangerous one. Both of them big-time goal scorers for this FAU Owls team. Looking to get one here. Face-off won by the Owls, and they'll keep it in. It's Biller on the corner. Now it's Israel up top, over for Weir. Matthias Weir looking to make something happen. Drops it for Friedman. Over to the corner. It's Friedman in front, shot. Still hanging around that net, and now it's in the corner. And McCoy does a good job of clearing that puck. The Gators able to get a change. Berkel Jasek and Jacob Horowitz hop onto the ice for the Gators. As FAU comes back and tries to get a rush going here on this power play. Half of the power play gone, 1 minute remaining. On the wall. Down to the corner now, looking for Owens. Owens couldn't control it, and it's Katz, and he's got nothing but open ice in front of him, and he's gonna take it. Tries to slip it to McCoy, a diving play that time from Jake Friedman to put the puck into the corner. And Israel on it now for FAU. Israel moving through center. Looking for a teammate. FAU does have numbers here. McCoy on it now. McCoy works it free. McCoy with some speed as Mikey Katz gets a change. McCoy needs 1-2, and he'll just send it in and get fresh legs out for the Gators. Edwards and Nicholson out now. FAU moving the other way. It's Owens. Owens rims it all the way around for Tove. Tove couldn't control it, and it clears all the way down again. 10 seconds left on this power play. Luke Braun will be coming out of the box in 7. Now it's Tove. Berkel Jasek sends it in, and Luke Braun comes out of the box. A successful penalty kill for the Gators. Luke Braun right on the puck. He's right on Tove. Tove able to work it free, though. Able to escape, but not now. Luke Braun on it. Shot! Stopped by Stevens. A beautiful flash of the leather that time from Gunnar Stevens, keeping that puck out of the game and keeping this game tied. 10:29 remaining in this third period. Nicholson not able to win the draw, but the Gators are on it. Edwards, it's Nicholson up to Horowitz. Horowitz fires the slap shot, gets blocked. Out to the corner, it's Edwards. Edwards turns it over. Now it's Tove. Tries to send it in front. It hits Horowitz's skate. And now it's Braun. Braun put it behind Edwards, and now Greenberg has it up in the center ice. Greenberg sends it in. We've reached the halfway point of this third period. We're still tied 3-3. Now it's Horowitz. Gets it past Bono, and Horowitz and Edwards emerge on a 2-on-2 break. Edwards hitting Greenberg. Now it's Horowitz in front. Horowitz gets hit by Greenberg, and the puck goes back to center. FAU on it now. A 2-on-2 break. Balsamo shot stopped by Sirianos. And now nobody home for Florida as Griffin Bono able to keep it in for the Owls. Out in front. Bono not able to do anything with it. And now the Gators head the other way. It's Berkel Jasek. Berkel Jasek entering the offensive zone, throws it out in front, stopped by Stevens and covered for a whistle. 9:13 left in this third period. We're still tied 3-3. Telab in the circle for the Gators here. Loses the draw and FAU controls. Tries to get it up to Balsamo. Balsamo couldn't control it. It's intercepted by Noah Horowitz, who will just flip it in on net. Gunnar Stevens had a little bit of trouble controlling that one. He was able to, though, and puts it out to center. Gators right back on it. They'll send it in deep. It's Catone. Dropping it back. Now it's Balsamo for FAU. Now Telab trying to make a safe play back to Olenek. Olenek pressured by Owens. Gets it to McCoy over to Noah Horowitz. He'll send it in. Weinstein trying to pressure the puck here in the corner. FAU comes out with it though. And they're moving through center with some speed. It's David Israel. Israel tries to put it through his stick, not able to do so. It goes to the corner now. Now it's Owens. Owens sends it back around for Israel. And turns it over as Israel. And now it's out of the zone. McAvina will send it right back in, but they will have to touch up after as they were offsides. Olenek up the boards to Katz. Katz back to Olenek. Now it's Noah Horowitz. Moving through center with speed. Tries to make a move at the line. Unsuccessfully, and FAU back on it. It's the alternate captain, Matthias Weir. Weir shot just wide. But able to keep it in is FAU. A nice hit that time from Zelmansky, but he will get called. I think they called an interference penalty on that one. I don't agree with the call, but nonetheless, Zelmansky going to the box. The puck was rimming around, and it was right there in the feet of the FAU Owl. And Zelmansky tried to make a hit on it. He tries to plead his case to the referee unsuccessfully. And FAU will head right back on the power play for a second time here in this third period. And the Gators call a timeout here. Gonna talk things over before this penalty kill. And once again, here on the bench. Something to watch. Siriano's, again, working with Lee on his equipment here. So we'll keep an eye on Siriano's equipment. He's played pretty well since the equipment mishap earlier in this period. So hopefully everything's good with his pads. In the huddle right now, we have, it looks like Burkle Jasek drawing up a play. You gotta love the veteran leadership here on this Gators hockey team from guys like Burkle Jasek and Connor Nicholson. You know, they've been here a few years. They really care about the program. It's their senior year, and they're trying to win as many games as possible. Burkle Jasek, also the president of the club. He does a lot of stuff behind the scenes that no one sees, so I just want to give a quick shout out to Matthew Burkle Jasek for everything he does for the program. Also, just a reminder, you're listening to Florida Gators hockey on the Orange and Blue Sports Network. As Parker Mara and Jake Friedman stride into the face-off circle for this FAU power play. Face-off won by the Owls, and they will control. It's Matthias Weir. His shot blocked by a sliding Jackson Choi. Like I mentioned earlier, the Gators have done a really good job in this game of blocking shots. Now it's Weir again. Over to Israel. Israel sends it down to Biller. Biller in front for Friedman, just over the net. Horowitz tries to clear and he can't. Matthias Weir keeps it in. Weir keeps it in. Now it's behind the net. Friedman's shot stopped in front. It's Weir again. Big pressure right now for FAU on this power play. Now it's Israel. Israel will turn back and send it back to Weir. Weir back down. Up to Weir. Weir's shot blocked on the way. Another block shot for the Gators. Friedman's shot over the net. And now Owens will control. Owens has it behind the net in the corner. Friedman out in front. Friedman couldn't control. And he scores! It's Biller again. His second goal of the night. The power play goal from the Owls, and the Gators now trail 4-3. Three unanswered goals from FAU, and now they lead 4-3. FAU had things brewing there for a while on that power play, a couple really good chances, and finally able to score. It was Biller. A big game from Leon Biller from Gothenburg, Sweden. Hopefully I pronounced that one right, but the Swedish boy, 2 goals in this one. Gators have some work to do here as they trail 4-3 with 6 minutes left. Gators right back into the offensive zone now. It's Noah Horowitz. He'll fire a slap shot just wide. Around the wall now, Keegan Lampinen. Lampinen in front. Oh, just wide. What a save. Gunnar Stevens got a glove on it. And now it's McCoy. McCoy shot stop. A couple really good chances that time from the Gators. Not able to find the back of the net, though. It's Balsamo on it for FAU now. Out for Sirianos. He'll cover, and the Gators will reset for a defensive zone faceoff. Heading onto the ice for Florida, it's Telab, Weinstein, and Braun. They'll be joined by Duncan and Zelmansky on the back end. 5:45 left in this third period. As FAU just took the lead, thanks to Biller's second goal of the game, second special teams goal of the game. He had the shorthanded one earlier, and this one coming on the power play. Rimmed around the wall, it's Weinstein. Up for Telab, who tries to send it back to Weinstein, intercepted by Beraldi. FAU right back on it. They'll send it in, and the puck will be covered by Sirianos once again. 5:27 remaining in this third period. A little bit of confusion right now on what side the puck is going to be dropped on. Finally figured it out. It'll be for Beraldi against Telab. Beraldi gets the win on the faceoff. Right back in. Zelmansky to Duncan. Gets it to big Josh Weinstein. Up in center. Bodies flying everywhere, no call though. Taleb also lost his stick. He got it back. Flipped out to center. Stopped by Sirianos. Played out into the corner. It's Tove working with Duncan. Shot stopped by Sirianos. Another shot. This time blocked. And now it's in the corner for Bodie Duncan. Gets it up to Weinstein. Not much speed moving through, and FAU able to stop that chance. Goes all the way down for an icing though, so it'll be an offensive zone faceoff for Florida as Nicholson and Edwards head back onto the ice. Nicholson, Edwards, and Choi. And it'll be Berkel Jasek and Jacob Horowitz on the back end. Once again, the Gators got the win last night right here on this same sheet of ice, 4-1. Tonight has been a different story as FAU leads it 4-3. Right back on it are the Owls. Now it's Choi. Troy trying to get it in the corner. Now it's Israel for FAU. Israel moving with some speed. He'll just send it in gently down the wall, all the way down. Gators trying to work it out of their zone right now. Having a hard time doing it though. Nicholson finally gets it up to Berkel Jasek. Berkel Jasek moving with some speed. He'll send it all the way in. Now it's Choi for Nicholson. Can't control. They have to reset again. They'll get a change. Lampinen and McCoy back out there for Florida. Go down to Sirianos. It's Horowitz now, who will throw it to Berkel Jasek. 3:30 remaining in this third period. It's Evan Edwards. Entering with some speed. Edwards shot off the crossbar. Wow. A nice shot that time from Edwards. Was about an inch away from tying this game up. And now Katz will join McCoy and Lampinen, who has been the most successful line so far for Florida tonight. So hopefully they can get something going. If there's a time for a goal, it's right now. Face-off won by FAU. McAvina sends it around. Berkel Jasek able to keep it in. We'll keep an eye on Sirianos as the clock winds down. We'll see if Florida looks to pull their goalie, get that extra skater. Weir, not able to do anything with that chance. And now it's Berkel Jasek moving through center with some speed. Twisting and turning, sending it all the way in. Stevens not able to control, and it'll be rimmed around the boards. Jacob Horowitz will have it in center now. FAU back on it. Matthias Weir sends it out to center. Back for Horowitz. Now it's Maddox Olenek who will just send it in. 2:33 left. Still no movement from that Gators goaltender. Keep an eye on him. Back out all the way down. Right now, FAU just doing a good job of clearing the puck and making the Gators continue to regroup. Not letting them get anything going right now in the offensive zone. Playing a bit of prevent defense are the Owls. Now it's Lampinen, moving with some speed, trying to twist his way in there, but he can't. And once again, wait, now it's Mara. And once again, FAU will clear. The Gators can't seem to get anything going here in this third period. FAU doing a really good job of just drowning that clock out. 1:52 now. Oh, a bad turnover. This time it's Owen's shot. Stopped. In front, the Owls working it free. Luke Braun finally puts the puck out towards center. Gets it out of the Owls' offensive zone. Flipped up towards Baraldi in center. All the way down. It's Sirianos trying to work it free. 1:20 left in this game. Gators desperately trying to get something going here. Finally, Parker Mara heads towards the offensive zone. He doesn't have a lot of help though, a lot of white jerseys surrounding him. David Israel controls. Israel heading the other way for the Owls. Gets it up for Tove. Tove. Jacob Horowitz without his stick. We're within the last minute here now for the Gators. It's now or never here for Florida. As it looks like Sirianos is going to move right up with the Gators and get that extra skater out there. He's a little hesitant to go. Finally, he does. Empty net for the Gators. They're going for broke with 40 seconds remaining, and they'll get a power play, it appears. FAU had control of that puck. Yes, it looks like FAU will get a penalty here. As we sit 37 seconds left in this game. This is a huge opportunity now for the Gators. It looks like they're gonna get number 12, Delcan Catone, for a penalty there. So now 37 seconds left in this game. This is exactly what the Gators needed. They needed this power play. Now it's gonna be a 6-on-4 advantage. You know, they will be without their goalie. It'll be the 6-on-4 advantage here with 37 seconds left. I'm sure they're trying to draw something up here in the huddle right now before they head onto this power play. It'll be interesting to see who Coach Frank Pasquale puts out there for this last 37 seconds of this crucial game. Gators looking to spoil FAU's senior night here. To nobody's surprise, it looks like it will be McCoy, Katz, and Lampinen, joined by Weinstein, big Josh Weinstein out there with Choi and Berkel Jasek. That's the group for the Gators, trying to get one more goal, tie this thing up before those 37 seconds tick off. Here we go. Lampinen in the circle. Gators looking to control. Puck won by FAU though. Gators all over him though in the corner. A couple of Gators down there. It's McCoy. Out in front. Oh, not able to get anything going though. Kept in by Berkel Jasek. Sent all the way down towards the net. Not in though. That'll be an icing. And Choi will hustle down. No icing on that one. I have no idea why. 10 seconds remaining in the game. Lampinen trying to get it up. FAU sends it all the way down. 5 seconds left in the game. And it looks like the Owls will escape this one with the win on their senior night. A 4-3 win for the Florida Atlantic Owls. The Gators just couldn't get it going. Too little, too late there for Florida. And it's a comeback win for FAU. So the Gators split the series here this weekend with FAU. Final score here is 4-3. A very disappointing loss for Florida as they had control of that game for a good amount of the first and second period, up 3-1. And then FAU stormed back a couple of special teams goals. Player of the night, probably Leon Biller for FAU. 2-goal night for him. He had the first one of the game, shorthanded for FAU. And then he had the game winner, the 4th goal of the game on the power play. So a big night from Leon Biller. A big night from Gunnar Steven, holding it down back there for FAU. But FAU Owls able to get the win, and the Gators have a long ride home back to Gainesville as they lose this one 4-3. Final score for a final time here in Coral Springs. The Gators lose this one 4-3 to FAU. Thank you for listening to Florida Gators hockey here on the Orange and Blue Sports Network.
Tuning into the Orange and Blue Sports Network's coverage. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at OBSN Gators. That's OBSN Gators. Until next time, go Gators.